Hello, my loves. Today I want to talk about our voice and how to use it and how we can feel the power of our throat, how the yoni is connected to the throat, and everything. So, let me tell you a little backstory. For me, I think that was the most blocked chakra for a very long time in my life. I felt super stuck in my voice. Like, I don't know, I couldn't really explain it, but I was feeling like I was never really expressing myself, that I was always changing a little bit the way I wanted to say things so that it matched the person that I have in front of me. So I was, it was very subtle, but I wanted to be loved so much, people pleaser recovering, recovering from people pleasing. I wanted to be loved so much that expressing myself felt very unsafe. And I remember going to a healing session and she asked me, like, where do you feel that pain? Where do you feel the blockage? And I'm like, it's in my throat. Like, I can feel it. And she asked me why. I'm like, I'm so afraid to death to express myself. And she's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm afraid I will be rejected. I'm afraid I will be abandoned. I will be all alone and I will die. And from that, it was very eye-opening that the reason why I was so scared of expressing myself was because of the fear of rejection. So most of the time we struggle expressing what we truly mean because we are so afraid that our words will impact people around us in a way that we don't want, in a way that we don't control. This is also very linked to control. The people pleasing part of yourself is a really controlling, it's very linked to control, because you want to control the way people see you. You want to control how people, you want to control yourself and have everything so that everyone likes you, so that wherever you go, you will be appreciated and you will be safe, because what you're actually craving beneath all of that is safety. And let me tell you also, when you think about the witch hunt, that was not that long ago where women were not able to express themselves. It was actually dangerous for women to sing, to dance, to be expressive, to even talk and say what, they knew. Those wise women and medicine women, they were in danger if they were speaking their truth, if they were speaking up. So we have this running in our DNAs. We have this remembrance of a time where it was extremely unsafe, where we could be burned, where we could be killed for doing just what I'm doing right now. And we really have to acknowledge the privilege and the honor that it is to be able to do it today, because it's not the case everywhere in the planet. Even right now, it is not the case for everyone to, and it's years and years and generations of women that we that are standing behind us for us to be able to do it and to have this open throat and be able to express. The other very powerful thing, of course, is that it makes communication better. The more you can have this connection between your heart, what you truly mean, and your emotions. So your emotions are more in your sacral chakra, so you're connecting with your emotions, you have this self-awareness, then they are connected to your higher self in your heart, to your compassion, your center of love, unconditional love and devotion. And then you have this connection here with the throat where it can directly from the heart be translated outside. This is so powerful. So healing our throat chakra, realizing the power that we have when we can express ourselves, how each word can carry a vibration that can either hurt or heal. Some stuff that you're gonna say are gonna be very healing for yourself and for others, and some stuff can be very hurtful. But again, your job is just to find that see, words, complicated. Your job is to heal that part of yourself, is to know that there is alignment, and to deliver and to express your best self in the best way you can, and then it's not more your responsibility. So in order to heal that, I wanted to touch on the yoni throat connection as well. If you think about, the vagina and the throat, and there is those, very cool memes on Instagram where you see the, I think it's called the larynx in English, but I'm not so sure, and the vagina, like they're very similar. And in many cultures, they associate the two together. And, there is something so powerful about this is our center of expression and creation. And this is also, we create with our words, we create with our voice. So it's very important to be able to express what you feel, to have, those... we worked on the feelings and expressing our desire. We worked on nonviolent communication. We work on all those things. They all come from the throat, from the voice, from expressing your truth. So with that being said, how comfortable are you in your daily life to express yourself, to make some noise, to play with your voice, to do some noise really, so you can mourn, groan, I'm not sure about the pronunciation of those words, because English is not my native language, but just using your voice to make some sound, to make some noise, to feel that vibration. So for a very long time I was, refusing to chant, because I was like, I don't sing good, so I can't really do it. But there is so much healing into that, and I'm sure that if you already enjoy singing, you know how good it feels to activate that throat chakra. This is so powerful and beautiful. Also, being, expressive and taking up some space and not being sorry for it, which means like when you taste something, like just like having those sound when you're mad, expressing like, like letting that out. It's so healthy and it's so healing. It took me a while for me to understand that and to really practice it, because I was like, if I make too much sound, people will think I'm weird. In yoga classes, sometimes you really want to sigh out. And I realized that being a yoga instructor with my students, sometimes I invite them to, take deep breath and sigh it out and be like, vocal exhale, release it. And it feels so good. But we are afraid, or even singing, a simple om in the beginning and in the end of the practice. I know for some people, and myself included, when I just started yoga, I was just like faking it. I was not even faking it. I was just not doing it, because I was like, no, there is no way. And then traveling to India, I realized that all those practices, and I visited an ashram where it was in the north of the Himalaya, and there were these groups of boys, little boys, they were training to be monks. So they were studying the Vedas, and we ended up being there during the 9 days of the mother, which is 9 days where they sing non-stop, morning to night, mantras, and they're just in full devotion of the mother, singing those mantras every day, and chanting. So my head was like this, I have to say, from all their singings, but it was so beautiful. And I realized that it has nothing to do with singing well. Like when you chant mantras, the way it sounds doesn't matter at all. And even now saying it, I feel so silly for even thinking that for so many years. It's like painting. I was not expressing myself painting because I was like, I'm not good painting, so why would I do something if I'm not good at it? And chanting has nothing to do. It's creating and feeling that vibration from within. So just a simple om in the beginning of a practice is so powerful. And when you have that vibration with other people, when you're in a room I remember again in India, we were part of this, we visited another ashram in the south, and you know, they were singing together, and just that vibration of like 300 people together is just like, it's magic. It's really magic. It's beautiful. With that being said, I just want to, this is your permission slip to make some noise. So even when, you know, you get like in bed, in the bedroom, it's important because you can express your boundaries, you can express what you want, your desire, but you can also, you know, all that vibration and juicy energy, you can express it outside and make some noise and feel okay about it and normal, because that's, we are born with that ability, so we should really use it. So what we're gonna do in the practice is to connect with sound, to make some sound and really feel how it feels to let some noise out, okay, and shake it out. So meet me in the other video in this module. I love you so much.